It's Crypto Nomad. As we enter the new year, there's a project some extreme prospects are mixed. Some people predict that the surge is not far away, while others say ADA will fall out of the top 10 in market capitalization this year. It's about Cardano project. In terms of market price, ADA is somewhat disappointed. At the time of the Alonzo Hard Fork in September, ADA surpassed $3, but now the price has fallen below half. While there is an advocate for meaningful corrections, criticism is coexisting that there is only one thing left to go to the abyss. Regarding the utility aspect of ADA, Grayscale, the world's largest cryptocurrency asset management, analyzed that ADA will become the next generation internet platform Web 3.0 consisting of blockchain-based cryptocurrency networks. It raised a hopeful vision that Cardano will be at the forefront of next-generation internet platform innovation. On the other hand, blockchain research firm Arcane Research announced its outlook for the cryptocurrency market in 2022 and suggested a gloomy outlook that ADA would fall out of the top 10 market capitalization. It's becoming a more popular trendsetter than ADA. As the market capitalization of Solana and Terra increases, interest in ADA will be relatively sluggish. ADA founder Charles Hoskinson seems to have a better grasp of these situations than anyone else. He also stressed that everything is going smoothly as ADA announced the roadmap in 2022 ahead of 2022. He also stressed that ADA is approaching slowly but systematically. ADA Cardano has been criticized for having no visible results. However, since the Alonzo Hard Fork in September last year, smart contracts have been implemented, and the ecosystem is also expanding quite rapidly. Above all, it is strongly supported by reliable ADA holders. Let's take a look at whether ADA will be able to create another turning point for a leap forward while hitting a new highest price in 2022. ADA's price flow has been regrettable in many ways until recently. Since Alonzo Fork in September last year, ADA has set a phenomenal record of surpassing $3 but has lost more than half. However, the market price has rebounded due to a series of favorable factors related to the news of ecosystem expansion, and attention is being paid to how much prices will rise. Cryptocurrency analyst Capo presented a very positive outlook in the mid to long term. Capo said the next target price will be $3 to $4 if it remains above the current level, considering the Cardano price movement from December 2020. He also analyzed that if the bottom is strengthened beyond that, it could rise to $10. Motley Fool, a U.S. investment media outlet, also gave a positive outlook. Motley Fool said that after the launch of the Cardano blockchain in 2017, the price of ADA tokens soared by 4,700%, achieving a market capitalization of $42 billion. However, the media explained that it is still 10 times less valuable than Ethereum, and that 4,000 developers are still working on the project. And it analyzed that Cardano could solve scalability and governance issues and become a thriving ecosystem in the near future. It also added that Cardano is the best cryptocurrency to purchase now for wise long-term investors. Recently, ADA founder Charles Hoskinson also continues to express his active position on ADA's vision. He said that the price of Ethereum's rival Cardano as a smart contract platform has fallen, but the fundamentals are still strong. He said all indicators have improved over the past 24 months, including the amount of ADA staked, the number of active users, and Cardano's actual trading volume, usage cases, and utility growth. He then stressed that Cardano is still one of the leaders in digital asset space, and that ADA's price movement is just noise. Hoskinson also commented that Cardano is progressing slowly but with a systematic approach. In particular, he stressed that venture capital doesn't even understand the fact that there is a community in Cardano, and suggested a critical opinion that venture capital thinks I'm the only one behind the microphone. He then said Cardano would gradually switch to a permanent open source project and compare it with the Linux operating system. Looking at these comments, it can be seen that he is that confident in the Cardano project. In particular, his remarks that ADA will become like Linux in the blockchain era are a significant interpretation of meaning. Without Linux, smartphones or tablets would not be as convenient as they are now. Android is based on the Linux kernel, and because of the open source method, it was able to become a part of our lives at a reasonable price. In particular, most of the internet services around us operate as Linux and Linux-based open source, and most of the trends such as big data, cloud, and AI are derived from more than 1 million open source projects. Most of the cloud service infrastructure is based on Linux. More than half of Microsoft Cloud Service Azure's virtual machines run on Linux. Linux has a tremendous presence and ripple effect in the Web2 era, so we can think that the various services we enjoy now would not have been possible without Linux. By the way, Charles Hoskinson's willingness to become like Linux in the blockchain era, that is, the Web 3.0 era, as an open source protocol can also be seen as presenting a tremendous desire and vision. Hoskinson's remarks are similarly expressed in Grayscale's recent ADA Cardano analysis report. Grayscale evaluated Cardano as the next-generation internet platform Web 3.0 consisting of a blockchain-based cryptocurrency network. Grayscale explained that Cardano has an appropriate approach from the beginning and that its goal is to differentiate itself from other blockchains, followed by evaluating Cardano's potential from the perspective of internet platform innovation. Grayscale explained Cardano's strengths and risks at the end of the report, respectively. The agency first pointed out that Cardano's strength is that founder Charles Hoskinson is forming a loyal community by presenting a strong vision. The agency then pointed out that Cardano's software protocol was fully open source, and the core network consensus function was decentralized to thousands of participants. The agency also mentioned that ADA is listed on almost all major exchanges, making it easy to access, and that $1.06 billion in funding funds have been set up to expand the ecosystem. It can also be seen that there is a possibility that it will become a representative platform in the Web 3 era if it progresses well according to the roadmap and is positioned well. It may be a rather hopeful outlook, but it is worth considering that this advantage seems clear even in the eyes of huge capitals such as Grayscale. The network upgrade roadmap set by Cardano is all 5 stages. Cardano drew the names of famous scholars and poets and expressed each step. Stage 1 is Byron. Step 2 is Shelley. Stage 3 is Gogin. Stage 4 is Basho. Step 5 is Voltaire. Byron and Shelley Voltaire are European Romantic poets. Gogin is an American computer engineer, and Basho is a master of haiku in Japan. However, unlike these romantic and stylish names, Cardano still has a long way to go. The success or failure of the smart contract blockchain is how many dApps are running on it, and Cardano's technology and business strategy are still far behind, at least compared to Ethereum, to the extent that the expression Ethereum killer is overshadowed. Compared to the 1,500 dApps running on Ethereum, which Charles Hoskins criticized as an old man sitting on a wheelchair, it is also true that the title of Ethereum's competitor seems somewhat overshadowed. ADA is now focusing on improving blockchain performance, security, and expanding the ecosystem as smart contracts became possible through Alonzo Fork last year. Of course, this state is more prominent by comparing Cardano with Ethereum, and in fact, almost all indicators have made meaningful progress over the past year. Ahead of Christmas last year, the Cardano Foundation shared a data organization image containing self-review, saying ADA recorded tremendous online growth in 2021. According to the data, Cardano currently has more than 2.5 million basic assets, of which more than 2 million are NFTs. The number of wallets was 2.5 million, exceeding 23 million in December. There are a total of 274 projects under development or running by Cardano blockchain, indicating that ecosystem expansion is also progressing at its own pace. As smart contracts were implemented through the Alonzo Hard Fork in September, a meaningful leap forward was established in expanding the ecosystem. This progress can be expected to speed up quite a bit in 2022. In particular, Charles Hoskinson explained the direction himself. Hoskinson said the main goal of this year's Cardano project is to finalize plans to utilize blockchain technology and provide inexpensive P2P microloans to the world's poorest through DPI. In particular, he stressed that Africa's financial empowerment of people across the continent could have a wide range of implications that could revolutionize traditional finance. Cardano's vision this year can be seen in terms of an extension of the African Special released in March last year. The Core of the Africa Special is a project in cooperation with various African governments to create digital identification cards linked to wallets or real estate by citizens using blockchain. In particular, Cardano announced that he signed a partnership with the Ethiopian Ministry of Education in April last year, showing his potential as a blockchain that penetrates everyday life. The plan is to allow students to receive their own blockchain IDs, record data containing the entire education process on the blockchain, and provide customized education based on this. ADA's targeting of underdeveloped financial countries and Africa in need of monetary reform is considered a significant challenge. While centralized legacy finance backlash is strong in established financial advanced countries, underdeveloped countries, which need to renew everything, can innovate and be at the center of this by laying down the floor of the beginning with a blockchain. Hoskinson showed his affection for Africa as he went on a business trip to Africa after Alonzo Fork was successfully completed last year. With this vision and the current situation giving many meanings, it may be the background of the analysis that the best coin to purchase now is ADA. Recently, Motley Fool, a U.S. investment media outlet, was launched in 2017 by Cardano. Blockchain was launched. Token prices soared 4,700%. Achieving a market capitalization of $42 billion. The media explained that ADA is still 10 times less valuable than Ethereum, but 4,000 developers are still working on the project. The media then analyzed that because of these situations, Cardano could solve scalability and governance issues and become a thriving ecosystem in the near future. It added that Cardano is the best cryptocurrency to purchase now for wise long-term investors. Of course, there may be disagreements that ADA is the best cryptocurrency to purchase now, but it seems difficult to deny that ADA continues to do something meaningful. As the cryptocurrency analyst Capo predicts, if ADA achieves $10, it would be perfect for ADA holders. However, it seems that no one can say for sure what the market price will be. Just by looking at Hoskinson's statement that ADA's market price is only noise, it can be seen that the market price does not reflect its value. However, in terms of fundamentals and vision, I personally think ADA is a project that can fully expect the value of risk rewarding. ADA, I think it is worth considering selecting as a long-term investment item through more detailed research for those who are considering new entry. I'll end this broadcast here. I hope it can help you understand the Cardano project a little bit. Thanks for watching this video. This has